What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Simply Cash back with another Simply unboxing. So what I'll be unboxing I already have it out of the box. I took it out of the box at work, but what I have today is the Razer Raiju Ultimate controller. And the question to me is, what is the best PlayStation 4 controller that money could buy right now? So my experience is strictly the regular PS4 DualShock controller, the Scuff Vantage controller, trash, and the Scuff limit. Whatever the Scuff is that they had out right before the Vantage is the one that's a little bit bigger than the regular DualShock controller. Both are trash, and a lot of people are gonna say I'm hating, but again, this is not a paid, like I buy all of my own stuff. And this is why I say it's trash. The quality control for Scuff is horrible. Oh my God. All right, first and foremost, this is my straight experience with Scuff. So I bought the Vantage controller back in July. When I purchased the controller, it was stated that the controller was gonna be shipped out in August. If you bought it before a deadline, you was gonna get it in August, and the second shipment would have been in September. So I did that. Nope, it was a delay in order. So that was all right. Mistake number one. You said I was gonna get it at a certain time, and it's been pushed back. All right. So when I finally get the controller, it was defective. I had a drift, like it was a dead zone issue, and my controller would just randomly turn off. It was so annoying to be running at time, then you're looking down. It's like that was annoying. So all right, I gave them a chance to fix it with the update. I had to ship it out because I got a Mac computer, not a PC. I get the new controller in, was perfect for a week, and then the same stuff happened again. I was just like, you know what? I just want my money back. So all right, then I try to get the other Scuff. Nope. I didn't even do a review. As soon as I played with the controller, I liked it. But both of the Scuffs, the one thing I noticed about them, they're light. They feel plasticky. Like, all right, that doesn't make sense because it is all plastic. But they're real light. It feels cheap. It feels like cheaply made. So I was just like, ugh, no, I don't like it. And as soon as I started playing with the controller, don't get me wrong, it felt nice. And then all of a sudden, when my paddles, it wasn't clicking when I pressed. It's like it felt like it was worn out already. I just bought the controller and it's already feel worn in, so I had to ship it off. And I was just like, you know what? Just give me my money back. And here I am with this controller. And let me tell you, I repeat, I do not have the quality issues with this controller. It feels like money. That's one thing I'm gonna say about this controller already. All right, so as you can see, this is the box. They have the tournament ready one. This is like $100 cheaper. You can just get that one. This one was $260. Yeah, $260 for a controller. Look, this is my treat to myself because since I already spent $400 on those two Scuff controllers and they haven't given my money back, I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna just get this controller, and I got one for Xbox as well. So this is how the controller comes. It comes in the little carrying case, and I didn't even look too much up in this area. So what you have here, you have the little braided wire, good quality wire, by the way. This is, again, and I know it's just something as simple as wire, but even the wire feels higher quality than the wire that came with Scuff. No lie. It should, since you're paying 60 more or 50 more bucks than what you would with the Scuff. So all in all, with shipping, I probably only paid 40 more bucks for this controller than I did for the Vantage. All right, and a little booklet. So another thing about this controller, I haven't did it yet because I'm just get home from the gym, got my pump on, you know, I'm feeling a little swole today. So there's an app that you download. That's how simple this is of mapping this controller. Is an app that you download to change the button layouts. So let's look at the controller. And this is how it comes. Well, I changed the thumbstick right here to the longer thumbstick, as you can see. See, one is longer than the other one. But as soon as you take it out, like it has that premium weight to it, and it has some like rubbery type of texture. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was just like, man, it's probably a little slick, but I was like, man, this actually feels good in my hand. And these buttons, I don't need 4 buttons back here. All I need is 2. One for jumping and one for ducking. All I play is Call of Duty. And another thing with the SCUF controller, they have those little pre-made trigger stops right here. That is so aggravating. If someone who has the SCUF, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you'll be clicking and it'll turn sideways, like randomly by itself. And then it'll just turn all the way around. I'm like, what? This one has a built-in trigger stop. Like you don't have to worry about none of that. So another thing is, you can see that there's the RGB lighting around. Well, it's not turned on yet, but matter of fact, let me see. Bam, turned on. First time turning the controller on. And with the app, when you download the app, you can actually change how you want it to look. I'm gonna have it changed to the random RGB lighting. So it comes with the 2 buttons in the back right here and 2 extra buttons up here. Now I'm gonna say one thing about this controller: buttons, the best buttons I ever felt in my life. And I'm not building this up, because majority of the people that watch this video is not gonna spend $260 on a controller. That's all. Like, you can get the PlayStation 4 for that price. Like, this is not for the average consumer. This is for the people that actually have the money to spare, and you want to get the best controller. And just from off of quality control standpoint, how the controller feels in my hand, just give you my honest opinion. The best feeling controller. That's just even compared to the Elite. And I have the Elite controller for the Xbox. The best feeling controller I've ever felt. Don't get me wrong. This is a little slick, but it actually feels good in your hand. What I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna get a couple of games in with the controller just to see if I have any lag issues, any dead zone issues, any of that. I'm gonna let you know how the controller performs. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a part 2 assessment like a week from now. For right now, I just do, you know, the layout of the controller, what all came in the box. This is how you remove the thumbstick, and you can change them up, and you just simply just put it back. It's like magnetized. And for the D-pad, I think I'm gonna just stick with this D-pad for right now, since I mainly play Call of Duty. But they have one a little more rounded for fighter games. I don't really play fighters like talking about, but all you do is like stick your thumb under it and lift it up, and just put it back in like that. But I will say, man, this controller feels better than any other controller I ever had in my hand before. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking that I probably would have rather the thumbstick to be right here, but I don't know. Like, when I went back to playing Xbox, I was just like, it felt different. So, and the buttons just feel like money. Like, I have no quality control issues with them so far. So far, I must say. With SCUF out the box, I had quality control issues. Now, I've seen people who are sponsored give all the great reviews to SCUF, saying, oh man, this is the best controller, especially the SCUF Vanish. It's the best controller ever. Talk about the glitches and the defects with that controller. Or did you just randomly, did SCUF give the people that are sponsored by them the best controller that they have? Which is kind of messed up, right? Like, we are the consumer that pay for the controller, vice the people that you just want to sell product, you know, give it to them free to give a good review. That's kind of messed up. Someone should be held accountable for the quality control issues that they have at SCUF, and they shouldn't have rushed that controller out there. I know it's supposed to be about this controller, but man, I'm just venting on my issues that I had with SCUF. All right, like, comment, subscribe, leave a question so far that you have with the controller in the comment section. On the next video that I'm gonna do with this controller, again, I'm gonna tell you about the performance of the controller, any issues that I encountered, and I'm also tell you, go in details about the app that you're supposed to download for this controller. So far, I have no complaints with how it feels and the actual clicking of the controller. Like, man, I seen someone talk about that the Scuff Vantage, the little whatever ring they have is better than this one. Like, no, it's not. One issue that I had with the Scuff controller, especially those little wear rings, is like when you're taking the faceplate off of it, that little ring comes off and it's a pain in, it's just a little annoyance to put back on over the thumbstick and put it back into the groove. And like, that was aggravating. I know a lot of people saying, oh, you don't take your controller off that much anyway. Well, you kept having to take the faceplate off to reset the controller because it was so defective. But whatever. So far, I have no complaints about this controller. Just to give y'all like a comparison, this is like about the same as the grips that they have on back of the Elite controller. Matter of fact, that's what I'm getting the Elite controller vibes from, the L1R1, L2R2. Like, that's Elite vibes. And that part of it. This is a different material than on the face of it than the Elite controller. And it's like I said, like the clicking of it sounds a lot better than the other, the regular one. All right, again, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.